Lucrative Media.
That's like when somebody died, all their pictures look like they was dead already.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like you look at the pictures, they look like, yeah, it looked like he knew this nigga, he was finna go. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never seen that shit?
Nah. You seen that shit?
I definitely seen that shit.
Give us an example.
Go look at a Martin Luther King picture. It looked like he knew he was finna fucking die.
Oh, Tupac definitely looked like he knew he was
I
finna
mean,
die.
like certain like
Yeah,
once
so I
when you
understand.
start looking at motherfuckers' eyes and shit.
But them niggas knew they was gonna die.
How does this equate?
I know
with
It's
that?
no
Slim
different.
and Slim knew.
It's no different than all the niggas in Chicago that's taking pictures. They be looking like they know they finna go.
The niggas you said was on the spectrum.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Man, the light kind of be gone from their eyes.
No, I feel you.
It's something there. Like,
yeah, it's power in words, it's
Yeah.
power in thoughts, it's power in belief.
And energy in the motherfucker.
all of that.
And I think you know if you done enough,
It's
you
coming.
just waiting on your exit. You know what I'm saying? You done done the wrong thing enough times, man. Then it's there's a
that's
price to
crazy.
pay.
Especially when you sitting in the same fucking place. You better get the fuck on. You better do the Chief Keef.
No, you can't outrun it though.
Yes, you can.
No, you
Chief Keef
can't.
got the fuck out of there.
But
You-
Chief Keef, look how young he was. You know,
They say he wasn't killing shit.
There's
I think,
repentance, there's forgiveness. Like you can, as long as you're alive, then you can.
You ain't got to go
Can't
run.
change.
You can't run across the freeway and expect to stay alive. It's the same shit.
No. Chief
You can-
Keef
I-
was.
I
Hold
think-
on. Hold on.
Okay,
'cause
go
Chief
ahead.
Keef, you using him as example.
Yeah.
As these Chicago niggas, right?
Yeah.
Whatever he did, man. When we in our infancy stages, man, we just doing what we know how to do to try to get out this motherfucker. Okay. And then once you get out, then you start figuring. You get a little space. You get a little space. You get a little air to breathe, and then you like, damn. You start figuring some shit out. You know. And
It's
then
not hard to figure out all the Chicago niggas need to move to LA.
Okay. Well, if
That nigga said that shit confidently. Nigga, what good is that?
Nigga, cause you finna get out of your element,
no,
nigga.
well,
You finna get out.
Not if you still in that mindset.
That's what
I
I
mean,
agree with.
nigga.
No, I'm telling you, if Chief
Yeah.
Keef went out there
You
with
think
the
them
wrong
niggas gonna
energy,
get shot up in
so you
No,
know-
I know that.
That's what I was trying to finish.
LA,
'Cause
well, move to Vegas then, goddammit.
Nah, it
Yeah,
don't
they might
matter
be
where you
cool.
move.
Move to Vegas.
If your mindset, if I would have came out here in the same mindset, the same energy, you just gonna find the same energy that you looking for.
You can find it. You can find it if you
That's
look.
all I'm saying.
Yeah, you can
So
find it if you
obviously
look.
Chief Keef
But-
moving. Hold on.
Go
Chief,
ahead.
obviously Chief Keef moving. Then he was ready for something bigger, and then we know. You
No,
know?
it don't necessarily have to be that you knew
Where
that,
money come in.
but your people know they got to get you out of that environment. Anybody that coming to Vegas saved my life, coming from LA.
Mine too.
So once you have to change your environment.
Your mindset.
Your mindset's gonna change when you change your environment.
I was speaking on that,
That's
so you
real.
cut me off when I was talking. That's
Cause I
what
watched
Well,
both
cut me
of
back
y'all-
off, nigga.
I said he got the
I watched
space.
both of y'all
I got-
mind states change to what was the
This nigga was Larry Hoover when he moved out here.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. I watched both of y'all mind state change to what is this mind state.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Y'all
right.
ran with this mind state after, I'm gonna say it took you about a year, it took you about 6-7 months to where y'all was like, oh, this ain't.
Shit different.
This ain't the
You know,
same.
So I agree that they can piggyback off each other and they can reflect off each other. I agree with that, and I think both are needed or necessary. That's why I introduced Chief Keef saying space and room to breathe and room to think.
But y'all didn't have the benefit of bread. Y'all was the same age as Chief
No,
Keef,
I'm
but y'all
saying-
didn't have the benefit of
I'm-
bread. He was getting bread at the same
It
age.
don't matter when you in it and you caught up in the you waking up every day, you going to sleep every
And you in the
day.
trenches.
In that way.
Yeah, it's
then
different.
you design like it's a survival mechanism that
I agree with that, but to be okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. But the only reason I think Chief Keef is different is because to get that bread, he's in different places. So he did get removed because he was getting the bread. I guess that's what I'm not saying.
and I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm saying
Right.
the shit that we hear about Dirk, the shit we hear about the rest of these Chicago niggas, they seem to still be involved to some degree
Right.
with this type of shit.
Yeah.
You haven't heard that about Chief Keef.
Right.
Right.
Since he did come out, whatever
Right,
he
right.
did in his life in transition, you don't hear nothing about. Now
That's
they talking
facts.
about him where he
But
not no
they
more.
do thrive when they move though, right?
Hold on. They talking about what he not no more, and that's the typical response. Nigga, you not over here. You not doing this and that.
Good.
Exactly.
Good.
For him, you know.
That's what you're supposed to do.
And well, we know that, but you don't know that at that age and that stage.
Nigga, how come? How come you? How
we telling
come?
ourselves
How
we gotta
come?
tell
How
ourselves
come?
to do
Cause you're so
Before
fucking
every
young.
day.
You niggas just
How come
started
we
doing
don't?
it 4
How
or
come
5
we don't
years.
know we getting money and we shouldn't die right now? How come we don't know we get? I say everybody's on the fucking spectrum because they gotta be a little bit retarded. So how come we don't know we shouldn't die right now? How come we don't know
Because you do.
we shouldn't
you
get
know
the
you
fuck
do
out
it-
the way?
Because you know you doing more
You know
good
why?
than bad.
Because all you know is the bullshit that you've been on. Because you're a fucking baby still. You're 16, 17 years old. You're still a
Only
fucking
thing I'm
baby.
saying is, when you a baby and you ain't getting money, or you know what I'm saying, nigga. Once the life changing money come, like nigga, we gotta do a reset.
That shit don't start with getting no money. That shit start
It
with
do.
surviving.
Yeah.
That shit.
'Cause that's why
That
so
shit
many
start
young
with living
niggas-
to see another day.
So
So
many
you know
young
that
niggas
before
do
we
the
ever
same
get no
thing.
money, you trying to be here, man. You trying to navigate through circumstances that's unfavorable every day of your life to try to figure out what the fuck. Why is my shit fucked up? Why did this happen to me? And where am I gonna go in this journey?
That's
back when
that's
you
that's
were
a
young.
little
Time.
that's a little different than having beef with the niggas that stay around the corner.
We
That's-
I think
We
we
moving.
losing the-
We moving.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
moving.
I think
Only thing I'm saying is that everybody in Chicago should get the fuck out of there off of 63rd.
But if they not ready to have the mindset that Chief Keef got, that I feel like he got, I don't know
That's what
personally.
I
haven't
agree
talked to
with
him.
both of
But
you.
if they don't have a mindset that it's time for a change, that this shit ain't what I'm
They're
saying.
gonna take
Even
that 63rd shit
even
wherever
King
they
Yella
go.
came out here and changed, nigga.
After a while.
He went to jail a few times.
That's my point.
I went
That's
to jail a
his
few
point.
times.
That's our point.
I bumped my head a few times out here. I'm just saying the change of scenery will change your
I
mindset.
respect
eventually.
Chief Keef. I respect Chief Keef, man, more than all them niggas, man. And not that, you know, I don't
feel
know
you.
none of them.
Now
But
that
I
you say that,
respect
it
his
makes me look
journey.
at him a little different and shit. They little shit is a little different. We well,
They still on it. I mean, they still
You a
representing. They
Midwest nigga.
still flagging, man. They still happy appear to be promoting, you know, a type of lifestyle that we all know come to a quick
end
and a short
abruptly.
end. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the only thing, man.
Yeah.
We making it out is still an obligation. I feel is to let people know all the. I don't consider nobody an OG because they didn't put in work and they didn't live to see a certain age. I consider OG if you put in work and you live to be a certain stage and you telling people up under you, man, like how to not go through what you done went through.
Yeah.
How to have a better experience than you done had. That's what the OG is to me, man. It ain't just somebody that's old out here throwing their shit up, man, and
yeah,
popping
that's
it,
for
you know what I'm
sure.
saying?
Right.
that's for sure.
Because you an example what not to be, actually. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah, if you
I don't
still
give
in the
a fuck.
same place
If
kicking
we-
that
if we-
shit.
If we looking at Snoop and we looking at his origins and the way I just see the nigga with the coldest like a satin motherfucking James Bond suit on a T-Mobile commercial with Kai Cenat, and I'm just like, man, this nigga Snoop is incredible, man.
Nah,
you know what I'm
Snoop
saying?
that dude,
He's definitely an example.
But that's, you know, and your children and your grandchildren, just like Richard Pryor told Eddie Murphy on Harlem Nights, man. You know what I'm saying? Growing old and looking at your grandbabies, that's gangster, man. This
That's a
dying
fact.
in the streets, man, at 16, and people selling T-shirts and
Right.
plates, man. And have that shit ain't, not that it's not gangster, not that their lives any
No, it's
less
not
important.
gangster.
Well, not that their lives any less meaningful or any less important, but that ain't what if you care about anybody in life, that ain't what you want for anybody that you
Right.
care about in life.
Right.
Right.
That's what you don't want for them.
Right.
So let's act, man. Let's get away from what's this and what's that, and let's act like we care about each other. That's the mode and the frequency I think we need to get on, man.
Man,
Agreed.
I agree 100%, but I hate to be not the bearer of bad news, but I hate to be the what they say, negative Nancy in the situation.
Come on, negative Nancy, give it to us.
it's always niggas like us that are doing right, that are talking about this. Therefore, that's hearing these type of conversations.
Right.
The niggas that are actually fucking shit up ain't sitting still long enough to listen to a conversation
That's
like
what
this.
I said about the space.
Hey, Lunch Tickets Podcast. Like, share, subscribe. That's why we're here.
That's real.
All you got to do is press play.
And
We're going to give you some jewels.
And we trying our best to reach that type of crowd, but
Facts.
the fact of the matter is they like what they like and they gonna listen to what they listen to. That shit is crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't want to hear nothing from no nigga my age when I was that age, man.
You
know
wouldn't,
what I mean?
and that's
It depends on it depends on where they was at. Some niggas you would listen to.
I did like
You got your niggas that you will listen to.
and all that type of shit. I
And you
listened
remember what them niggas said back in 1989
Right.
on the 4th of December.
to. That's
at
fact.
10 p.m. with the white linen.
No, that's real.
Pulled up on me in the Regal, right?
No,
They had a dent on the right
that's
side.
facts. But even that changes, right? Even we respected a certain thing that sometimes you can outgrow even that respect. So I agree with you, and I think that's the way that it's supposed to be. A young person has to go through the experiences, but ain't that the point? Like you can't have this maturity, you can't have this perspective unless you somewhat live this long. You know,
Yeah.
and that's the goal.
gotta
man.
survive.
That's the goal, man. And also, man, you in spending time, man, prison. That's you
Dead
basically
time.
buried alive.
That's dead time.
You know what I'm saying? As far as this experience of life, I mean, it's handcuffed like a motherfucker.
Right.
So, what we're expressing, I hope.
It gets
I
through.
hope we could share and shed some type of light. You don't want to be. I respect everybody in the podcast space and OG Percy's and all these people because everybody's life is important and they coming from a perspective that's needed and needs to be heard. But
Percy, some niggas don't need to be heard.
I'm just saying. I think,
some
but Percy
niggas-
gonna get through to somebody that I can't get through.
No,
I don't think he's saying the right things, though.
Okay,
I don't think he's saying the right thing.
I'll just use that as
No, I
example.
understand. I
Because
understand.
my overarching, my bigger point is that you don't want to die old and hard. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
You want to have a heart, man. If you
Yeah.
if you want to be have been hard and grown.
Soft.
Yes, it's somewhat soft.
Wanna soften up a little bit.
Man, when you have love for, when you really care about people, there's nothing hard about that. You know what I'm saying? You want.
You don't have to be hard, Joe. I have to tell my fucking mama this shit. You don't gotta be hard on the fucking.
And the reality is, the shit like riding a bike. Because if anybody ever try to do something to you now the circumstance is so much harder than your homie and somebody that you might not even be in contact with today. Now it's your brother, your sister, your mother, your kids.
Right.
Man, what you think gonna happen to them? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, ain't nobody never forgot nothing about how to do anything. You know what I'm saying? If you have to do it, and the fact that you so much more calculated and so much more meticulous about things, it just make you even more dangerous. So it's not a thing about being soft and being weak. It's a thing about being soft and opening up your heart and pouring life into a world and family members that's gonna be here, man. When we ain't. The heart of what I was saying.
Okay.
We really don't teach people, you know.
Oh, we do.
And, we think we do.
I like how you
We
describe
think we do. I mean, Sexy Red, man. She look
She got lip gloss called gonorrhea. Go.
okay. She got a lip.
Literally,
She's
he's not
marketing.
joking.
She's marketing. She's advertising. She does look. She does have an androgynous face.
Good word.
She does.
Not brand or nothing. Face.
She,
Hey,
no,
hold on.
looks like
Hold
he
on.
woke up.
Stop. You already won the whole entire.
come
It's
on,
done.
man.
You already won. It's over.
He was
with.
pro.
Androgynous face, whatever that means.
That means
It's over with. We done it.
it's a boy or a girl.
indistinguishable.
It's just a
between-
human face.
She looked like Young Thug, nigga. Period.
Yeah. No, so let me go. Let me
ahead,
go
go
though.
ahead.
She does have this outward appearance that it doesn't seem desirable for a father looking at a daughter. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
And she does seem to promote something that I totally don't agree with as a father having a daughter.
But
with that, and to the
Do you think
to the
she promotes
contrary,
it?
hold on. To the contrary, Kamala appears to hit all of these points.
Opposite.
Yeah, on the opposite end. But at the same time, we really don't know these people, and when they get behind closed doors, we don't know who they are, what they really represent, and what they ultimately, how happy they are, and how true to themselves they are.
basically,
So-
I asked you a yes or no question.
No, you didn't. You asked me a
Who?
layered question
Who?
that you didn't want to hear the answer. You didn't want to hear no pushback to. So if I'm giving you some pushback, then it's on the surface.
So you don't
level,
want you don't want my niece.
But at the end of the
You don't
day,
want my
which
niece to
one
be
would you want
in a
yours to
sorority
be like?
and go through college and achieve her fucking dreams.
Achieve it.
Achieve. So that's the peanut butter doodle he gave.
Nigga gotta peanut butter diet.
Outwardly for sure. It's obvious.
It's
But,
obvious.
Okay.
I would agree with that
But
too.
inwardly, what?
we don't know. We don't know. Man, Kamala ain't that the biggest thing that's the biggest cloud over her head? We don't even
What?
know who she is. And
That she
does
buzzed
she
her
know
way
who
to
she
the
is?
top.
That's what does she represent? Like, ain't that the biggest looming question about her?
I don't
No.
know if
That's
that's,
the
the
uncertain.
biggest.
No, it's not.
What is it?
You think she not black or something?
No. It's
That
not.
might be the biggest, or
Well, it's a lot of questions.
Or-
It's a lot of questions that
or like, a
that
prosecution situation.
that aren't even relevant.
Hmm.
It's a lot of
No.
questions that aren't even relevant, actually.
Ain't
Okay,
relevant to us.
that could be fair. That could be fair, and that could be true. I'm not even speaking against that. I'm speaking against maybe what if Kamala, everything that she's representing publicly is a lie? What if everything?
What if it's the truth?
We
Since
talking
we're
about
playing
today?
what if it, since we playing what if?
Yeah.
What if
so
it's the truth?
if it's the truth, then it's wholeheartedly Kamala.
Okay.
But what if it's not? Right.
Everything's a hypothetical. So what if it's true? So if you're gonna say what if it's not, you have to say what if it's true.
So
I agree.
yeah, absolutely, and I'm willing to accept that. But that's what I'm saying. Would I rather have my daughter? I would rather have my daughter be the one that's her
Just say a name, nigga.
public, her who she's presenting publicly
name.
is accurate to who how she feel or how happy she is, and how true that she is in her life. Putting on the act. One thing I do know about life is living a life that people putting on the act has never been attractive to me, and it seemed like
Everybody puts on an
It
act,
seemed
bro.
like being a prisoner in your own world.
Everybody puts on an act to get through life,
No,
nigga.
no,
But
no,
the difference is how
no.
close is the act
No,
to the.
no.
So
I
you are
I might
putting
put on
on
a
some-
face. I'm not putting
It's
on
the
no
same
act.
thing.
No, it's
It's the
not.
same
It's
thing.
not. It's not.
If you're
Because-
putting on a face
No.
and you're putting on an act just to survive
I
life,
disagree.
nigga,
I
that's
disagree.
just what it is, man. Everybody
I'm not a
does
character.
it.
I'm not a character that I'm not.
Exactly.
All of these, every face that you might see is just a version.
Character.
No,
A
nigga,
character
it's not.
or a
You
version,
can't
it's the
tell
same
me.
thing.
No,
But
no,
is
no,
the
you're not listening.
character true to life?
Exactly.
Is the character
it's
you?
not. It's not. Any circumstance that anyone see me in is not that this is a fake him. It's just no. This is my face for this occasion. Just like we're gonna put on a tuxedo to go to a.
You putting on a
ball,
new
right?
face.
So that's
Yes.
all. So, but
So
it's
that's
not.
not
It's not a
fake.
character. You know exactly. I'm
It
just.
kinda
that's-
is a
no,
character,
It's not. It's
though.
not. And maybe in your perception.
Yeah, because you are a character, but it's
I'm
it's
just
thank
asking
you.
for a
But you're
second.
using it.
But
You're
I'm still
using
me.
both sides.
No,
of,
no,
you're
no,
using
let
the
me
negative
speak, since I'm
connotation
the one
of character, like a nigga being fake.
Yeah, let me speak since I'm the one saying it. Like it's just a version. That's just my outfit for the day. Whatever outfit I wear, I'm still me, and I'm still true to my principles. You ain't gonna see me in a tuxedo and I'm gonna slap an old lady, or you know what I'm saying. Like these values.
So you're not gonna get out of character.
Yeah, but that's
My
the
values
point.
are still
Your
gonna be
character
true.
is still slow motion, but
Yeah.
you're still in character. I'm
Thank you.
saying
No.
there's a difference between a person who's a different, I'm not gonna say no names, but a different nigga playing slow-mo, playing that character, or slow-mo playing the character of slow motion. You know what I'm saying? You follow what I'm saying? Like you playing Spook or a nigga acting like he's Spook. That's different. He's in character trying to be Spook. Or this nigga Spook is just being himself, which is also a character.
In a situation,
It's TDK and Kwasi, two different people.
No.
I try to make them as close as I can possibly make.
SP gonna be when you go to work. You're not gonna be.
You can't be.
Exactly. So you're not gonna
But
be
that's
no
still
different.
TDK
The
at work.
same,
That's still
exactly.
Spook at work.
The same person that we know is the same person we know.
You have to be many
That's all I'm
characters
telling
in
you.
life.
No,
Well, we also went to
you
school
using the
with
word
motherfuckers.
character. You using the word character. I'm using the word.
It's the same
place.
thing.
No, but character, literally, definitively, the literal definition of character is not the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Your character.
What's the definition of character?
Your character is your reputation that precedes you about who you are and what your moral beliefs, your
I think that's different than a character, actually.
well, there's two different. There's
That's
two
a
different.
tough definition, but we all know what the fuck character means. But the thing is, connotation. There's different contexts you can use the word character,
Right.
all the way down to
That's a
drawing.
fact.
So there's two different. There's multiple
it's more
definitions
than
of
two.
character.
That's a fact.
There is a character. I'm talking about
Yeah.
your character, and I'm talking about my character. So that's what when you ask me about Sexy Red, I'm saying, and I want my daughter to not lose her character being a character.
Right.
You know
That's
what I'm saying?
that's a big old word salad.
Yeah, it is.
No,
The question
No, it really
is,
but it's still. I get it because there's different contexts you can use the word character in.
the definition of
We
character
use it
is the definition of character is the mental and moral qualities distinctive to an individual.
That's what I was speaking to.
Yeah.
But you're talking about a character that you're playing, so that's a
Right.
different
Yeah,
character.
The second version
So
is
I was-
a person in a novel, play, or movie.
Thank you. So
Yes.
that's why you
Yes.
said it was a word salad. No, I was. It
Yes.
wasn't a word salad. I was using both definitions to explain to you the difference between.
It's still a big old whole word salad, nigga. Who do you want your daughter to end up being? You wanted
one-
to, at the end of
the
the
one-
day,
the
at,
one
no.
that's true to
At the
her
end of the
character.
day, when everything is said and fucking done,
The one
who-
that's not a character, the one that stay true to her character. That's what I'm telling you, dog. You ain't gotta accept it, but that's my answer.
that's a non-answer.
Okay, it's not.
It is. You didn't say nothing. That was a big old fucking word salad. Nigga, you didn't say, that was a politician answer. You didn't say
Yeah.
a fucking thing.
Because the answer is Kamala. Of
Thank
course I don't
you.
want no
That's
fucking
the
dirty
fucking
ass
answer.
little Sexy Red.
That's the
obvi-
fucking answer.
the
That's the
obvious-
obvious
the
fucking
obvious-
answer. It's only one answer.
the obvious-
Don't nobody want their goddamn daughter to be no hoe.
That's
Don't nobody. You don't want no
that's not
fucking
true.
no
That's
no.
not
Lip,
true.
you don't want
That's
no.
not
you,
true.
you don't
That's
want no
not
lip
true.
gloss called gonorrhea.
That's not
with
true,
your
dog.
with the Thyman name on
That's
it.
not true.
You do?
There's a lot of no, I don't. But there's a lot of
I
pimps,
know.
There's a lot of pimps. There's a lot of pimp niggas in prison that would love their daughter to be Sexy Red, and not just
Pimps
to,
do not want their daughters to be no fucking hoe. That's a
different.
lie.
Hold on.
That's a lie.
Different than having the choice between Kamala and Sexy Red. I don't think even no
Yeah,
pimps. would
nobody
even
in
want
fucking
their
their
daughter
bright
to be
mind
Sexy
gonna want their
Red.
daughter to end up being
Come on,
Sexy
man.
Red over the vice president of the fucking United States.
Come on,
That's just dumb.
Even though Sexy Red probably has more bread than Kamala.
You a fucking fool.
we don't. First of all,
You
man,
out your goddamn
and
mind.
Sexy Red
think
might.
Kamala wear?
Nigga,
First of all, man,
Sexy
wait a
Red
minute,
is in a
wait minute, wait
990.
a
She
minute.
ain't even in the 360.
Wait a minute, dog.
She's in a
Wait minute,
990.
dog. You getting very carried away.
First of all, that's my character.
Exactly. We see it, and it's coming. It's shining right now.
You fed me this peanut butter bullshit, and now the real, and now the real me has showed up.
I love it, and we need the real you. We need the real you,
That's
and
it.
we need the real me. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
But the real me is gonna tell you.
First of all, Lunch Ticket Podcast fans, or whoever you are, this nigga showed up with a bottle of Sherm and served it to us.
We're drinking.
He said he bought it from Total Wine.
He bought this shit from Sherm
Allegedly.
Alley.
I don't think he
Allegedly.
bought it from Total
Allegedly.
He
Wine.
got the cups from Uncle Ben's.
I think he made it in his bathtub.
That's some jungle juice, man. Y'all don't know, man. You just finding out.
That shit got me fired up.
Every time I heard motherfuckers talk about moonshine, this is what I thought.
The
they
You know what I'm
Shinola.
talking about? Hey, man.
Hey, first of all, TDK drink don't never look like this. That should be gone.
Nah, I'm sipping the hell out this shit. I added hella soda and some more shit.
TDK said I had to walk.
And
I had
yet-
to back up
and
off
yet-
of it and sit my cup down.
But you know what, man? The nigga still, he's still litty, man. So
Yeah, I'm ready.
you know somehow.
Oh
man.
yeah.
All right, so look,
Here we go.
this is what I think.
Let's go.
I think y'all sleeping on Sexy Red's bank account. She eating. I think.
And sexy red
Sexy.
she seemed happy. She seemed genuinely content with who she is. Kamala, the one thing that really struck me about Kamala is she seemed disingenuous. I'm sorry, dog. You know, I'm not one of these people that live my life through a lens of accomplishment, accumulation.
Okay.
I'm just telling you.
How can
dog.
you make a judgment on somebody you don't know?
This is just my.
You
my
are looking through the
perception.
lens.
This just my
And you
perception.
are making a judgment.
This the same judgment I do every day when I navigate through this earth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's the same.
Right.
It's the same lens that I look through this world that got me to be 48 years old. Dog. I'm
You
sorry.
think Sexy Red happier than Kamala?
She seemed genuinely more comfortable with herself than
I do.
than Kamala seemed. So
I mean, but
you
that's
know,
not really.
That's man. We got
Wait. We got
two different
it's fair,
pressures.
It's fair because I'm telling you, like, it might be a model on Instagram.
One's 50.
No. It might be a model on Instagram. She posting pictures. She looking exquisite. She looking delectable. She got her body right. She in Bali. She in all these places. Fine foods, fine cars.
Right.
That doesn't equate to happiness. We
know
got,
that.
No, we got that shit fucked up though. As a
You
community.
saying
I'm
Sexy
telling you.
Red is happy. We have
Listen,
no
listen,
idea
we don't.
to judge on anybody's happiness. One person got the world on their shoulders.
She
And
looks stressed though.
nigga, anybody about to run the world looks
Boy,
stressed.
you
Exactly.
didn't know
That's
nothing
why I said
about
it's
Kamala.
unfair.
Boy, you ain't know nothing about Kamala before
She
she
don't
got
look like she's
presented to you.
stressed
I'm talking to this nigga, man. You ain't know nothing about Kamala.
You still don't know nothing about her.
Exactly. None of us do. I've looked into her.
Thank you.
Thank you. So this
Thank
is what
you.
I'm saying. And all these people voting for her. I've tried to
Right.
learn. I've tried
Right.
to get educated about
Okay.
who Kamala is. So that's my point.
So what didn't you learn?
Who she is.
Huh?
You know what I'm
How
saying?
the fuck can you tell how anybody is, who anybody is
usually
through an internet post?
There's a bigger history. There's a bigger history, and
Her history ain't written on the internet. It gotta be.
It ain't much, bro.
man,
What else do you need to know?
she's a
Everything
okay.
about her is on the internet, nigga. It's nobody that's under a bigger microscope.
You know what's on the internet? That she's-
Everything about her?
Everything you
A
said.
picture of her with saying that somebody is her grandmother when she's 23 years old, when her grandmother died before she was born. That's the type of shit's on the internet, dog.
Yeah, that's what
like,
fills
man,
up
you
the
don't
bullshit.
I mean,
do
so
that.
what though?
Don't do
like,
that.
That wasn't her grandmother, nigga. If it wasn't her grandmother's, y'all would have already proved that shit.
They did. Is what I'm telling you.
It's
Don't-
not. So she posted a picture of a woman that was not
that
her
she
grandmother.
claimed exactly. Dog.
How do we know it's not her grandmother? That's not
What
true.
we know
Because-
is her grandmother died before.
Yeah,
she was
dog.
born.
And,
Well, I don't have a picture of my fucking great auntie
Spook.
in the
Sometimes
fucking
you gotta
photo
listen.
book.
Sometimes you gotta
I don't.
listen.
Sometimes I don't.
Sometimes you gotta listen.
Sometimes I don't.
If you
we
gonna
don't
tell
have
us-
we don't have pictures
all I
of
can go is off what you tell me.
we don't have pictures of family members that have died before us.
No, dog.
You ain't got no
if you
picture
told me-
with
if
your
you-
family member
if you
that's
to-
dead,
if
nigga.
If you told me if you told me you took a picture with Leah in 2035 and you can't rewrite.
So she
history.
she photoshopped the picture.
I don't know.
No, she took a picture with a woman that's not her grandmother and said it was her grandmother at an age that her grandmother
that's
was
what I
already
think it
gone.
is.
So this what you actually
I don't even believe that shit.
Okay.
I didn't seen the story.
Look, check into it though.
I don't believe it.
Fine. It's fine.
Nobody on that stage is gonna post some shit that you can disprove. Bro, you talking about the top of the top.
Listen, dog.
You talking about the top of the top, my
You
nigga.
you
Come
act
on,
like
man.
She posted yesterday. This is the thing, Spook.
That
See,
went on her page.
this is a this is
Listen.
Like my grandma.
No,
you
Listen.
No, you
Listen.
need to listen because you.
I don't need to listen.
You
I
damn
don't
wrong.
need to listen.
I know.
Yeah, you ain't listening.
I don't need to
Yeah,
listen.
it's fine.
The question was,
Yeah,
and it was only one question.
it's only one question. It's only one.
Who-
Answer. No, that's what you should say. It's
who-
only one answer I want to hear.
It is
That's
only
fine.
one question that I
That's
know
fine.
We both
to be
already
true.
Said, we already said, Kamala, who is your choice?
Sexy Red. No, I'm just y'all never asked me. Y'all never asked me, nigga.
All right, all right,
What we
6
got?
minutes.
What we got?
All right, so look, do you think how much effect on your child do you think spoiling has on them? Do you think Sexy Red's that way because of how her mom raised her, how her dad raised her?
No, I think she grew up with nothing.
Yeah, absence.
I think that's.
I think she
what
grew
it's
up with
screaming.
nothing.
It's a clear sign of absence.
Yeah. That on that point, I think it's nothing wrong with spoiling your kid at first. I think it
What's that
becomes
first? How many years?
4.
Okay.
After you get
They don't
done
even
with
know
terrible
what's going
twos,
Particular age.
after you get done with the terrible twos and you didn't already give them everything, then you have to correct all of the bullshit because you gonna fucking. You don't want your kids going. You don't want your kids going in the store throwing tantrums and all the screaming or being out of control.
So basically, you
and can't
teach
take
them
them
the
nowhere.
value of money after 4, about 5.
You have to teach them about everything from the time they fucking born.
We know that.
all
but
the
we
way
talking
up.
about the spoiling shit.
I'm
like
saying you can't. You can give them everything, but at the same time, you can make it seem like they work for everything too. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I didn't give my kids everything. They had to earn everything. So I'll go in the backyard. Here, I might give you $100 to go clean up the fucking backyard, but it seems like you work for the money and you purchase what you wanted.
What age
so
did you start doing that?
when they could go clean up the fucking shit in the backyard.
What is that? About 12?
Hell no, nigga. 8, 9.
Yeah. I think Spook is on to something from my understanding. Formative years are from 5 to 8. We know the brain matures at different times for males and females, and at different
I think that's-
stages.
I
You
think
know,
that's
we know
true.
there is certain science involved with it, and I think I agree with the take that something for something is the exchange. Like nothing is for free.
Right.
Right.
Nothing comes from nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you have to present the understanding, the ideology that if you're willing to do something and be actionable, then you can
Get
have
whatever you want.
results that are desirable.
Right.
Did you start with the grades first, paying them for grades? Good grades?
No, my son didn't have good grades. My daughter has straight A's. But all that grade shit don't mean a fucking thing.
Did you?
You know what? I want to
got younger
prioritize. I want to prioritize education because it's not a background I come from, and when I look at families from an educational background, it's something I always respected and I appreciate, and I think is more important than my lineage knew or gave credence to. Man, we was just trying to survive and being strong. So that's the backbone. That's the strength that my lineage support lended to me, and then is lended to my children. They strong. But I do want to introduce, and it's been important to me to introduce education and just using, because we all smart.
Right.
Man, you two of the smartest niggas I know, man. Just and TDK do have a bit of a background different from us in that aspect. But
This nigga was born in the Panther Party.
well, I mean, but yeah, no, he always been it's been prioritized. I
Right.
feel like much more than me and you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree,
And
I agree.
I respect that, and it's important, and it's just to be able to ain't that the initial or the biggest argument that they use for inferiority allegedly, is that just unable to think, right, or be as intelligent when that's been disproven. I mean, from the beginning, from the beginning of history. As far as we can go back. There's many disputes. What's up?
Nah, I was agreeing with you. I think it's a generational thing. I think by the time we came along, you were expected to go to school. You were expected to pass the classes.
I think they have. I just seen this. Hold on. I just seen this. I just seen Community talk about that shit. Or Back on Fig, one of their little shows. They were saying our generation, everybody only told us the only thing we had to do is graduate from high school. That's kind of where everybody's. Oh, I just care if you graduate from high school. I just want you to graduate from high school. Nobody. I never heard about.
Expectations is up.
I never heard about college till I came to Vegas.
Because that's
Like,
what I was
literally.
thinking about those.
Like,
you were just
literally.
trying to be alive at 18 or 21.
I was trying to make it. 21 was
That's
an
what I'm
OG.
saying. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's a different,
Yes.
mindset. But now to TDK point, your kids like we expect y'all to go further now. You didn't deal with these circumstances. You were afforded things that
Right.
wasn't afforded to us. So now what's the bar? It gotta go higher and forward.
I'm not big on forced education. I'm not.
But you pronounce reading on your children for a reason because it's learning.
Self-knowledge. I'm bigger on
that's
self-knowledge.
But that's your education, right?
Yeah.
And you motivated in a certain way that other people might not be. Right?
Well, let's say the education system.
Okay.
Let's say the education system, because you're right. I am big on reading. I think you can teach yourself, and we are in the information age. So anytime you're seeking the knowledge, it's gonna come to you.
Right.
All you got to do is click on one thing, and the algorithm gonna kick in.
And you're also also not to cut you out. You're also for trade schools, which is
I'm more for trades. I'm more for the trades than anything because you can make $1 million as a fucking carpenter and a painter, just like you can going to get a degree. A degree don't guarantee you nothing but a whole bunch of debt.
And neither does. But you need both. They got to marry each other for you to make $1 million.
If you be a carpenter, you can go lay enough fucking carpet to make $1 million.
You need to have that business acumen. You need to have that business acumen.
You're gonna make more money.
A $90,000 degree don't guarantee success.
No, neither one of them.
Neither one do. I'm just saying, if you gotta pick one.
Agree that if that same dude that went and made a bunch of money, if he had a degree, he would have got paid more, maybe earlier in his career, or
and he would have understood once
that degree does.
And he also wouldn't have as much debt. So
dog. That's why I disagree. That's why I disagree because this is accumulation.
No, I don't have a problem with nobody wanting to go to school. I wouldn't discourage nobody from going to school. I wouldn't. Whatever you want in life, that's what I would say. Hey, shoot for the dream. Yeah. Shoot for the sky.
Yeah, I'm saying when you married the two, that's the win, right? Because when your education and education is to your point, it is a less formal thing than like paying for education. I understand people's opposition to the education system. That was a distinction that you made, so I understand that.
Right.
But the thing is, just like everybody's not motivated the same. That's the thing that we kind of leave out that conversation. Motivation, if you have to be a highly motivated individual to self-educate. You know, going through a structure, going through the Marine Corps, going through the services. That's sometimes people don't have that motivation and that structure, and they need that institution to get them to where they're going. And once they get to where they're going, then they can take it. Like, we're not all on the same. We're not all starting from the same running block. We're not all on the same pace, and we're not all running the same race. My thing.
Man, listen, and to keep it all the way a buck, you can teach yourself whatever the fuck you want to know.
That's
but
it.
If you don't get that certification that you get from this school or that school or this trade school and all that, you ain't gonna get the same benefits as if you do. You know what I mean? That's the
You need some documentation, one way or the other.
You need it.
Not really. You don't have to have it.
No,
you don't have to have it to be successful.
No, you don't.
You don't have to have it.
But look at the out. That's an outlier. Look at how far and few. You don't want to chance that. You don't want your kids chancing that.
Right.
You don't want your kids to chance Elon Musk or Bill Gates or all the people that you could be talking about when you're speaking on that. Is 1 in a trillion. You don't want to put your kids in that position.
Right. Because the odds are you ain't
first of all, we're not putting our kids in any position. They're going to ultimately make the decision. whether they finna go rack up all this debt and go to school. If you're not that good at school,
No, but you got to know that your influence is heavy.
no. I know my influence is heavy. I drive a fucking truck. My son drive a fucking truck.
So that's what the fuck we talking
I'm just saying. Only thing I'm saying with that shit, I don't disagree with going to school, and I'm not an advocate of pushing people into something they don't want to
Okay,
do.
so this is what makes
That's
me
what
think
I'm
about.
that's what I'm
All
saying.
right, so look, at what point, say you got a little 14, 15-year-old dude,
Right.
whether he could be good at a sport or he could have straight A's or
Right.
whatever, but you know he's going to be able to get some type of scholarship. Even if he don't get the scholarship, you can help him pay for fucking school, or he can get Pell Grants and be in debt or whatever. But he decides he wants to play the guitar, and he's a professional bicycle racer or some old type of shit.
Nothing wrong with that.
Listen, of course there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm saying though, you don't think as a father you should be telling him, look, you can still ride your fucking bike and play your guitar.
Being realistic.
And go get the
Of course
goddamn
you're gonna
piece
be
of school,
realistic
piece
with
of
him.
this goddamn degree. It's gonna be 4 years. Do you know how fast the 4 years are gonna fly by, boy? Especially those 4 years in your life, from 18 to 22, that shit
I'm
goes.
not for it and I'm not against it. If you tell me, why are we gonna waste $80,000 if you don't want to go to school? Why are we gonna put you in debt if that's not what you want?
But don't you think?
A lot of people say
Hold on, let me answer.
Go ahead.
You asked the why.
Yeah.
Don't you think him having that degree is going to be beneficial enough for it to answer the why?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Like I said, everybody that go get a degree don't work in the same field as what they got a degree in.
they get that job
but you
because
know what
they
I would
have
say
a
to
degree,
that?
bro.
Not no more.
Exactly.
Not unless it's a nurse or a special fucking practitioner, man. These jobs ain't they're not requiring degrees no more.
You said requiring. I'm saying if you go into whatever it is, and you got the degree, and I don't got the degree, and it come down to us, it's gonna take years.
If I got the degree and you don't got the degree, but your fucking mama working there, you getting the job.
Yeah, that's a different thing. I'm just
That's
saying.
what happens in the world.
Okay,
That's
so
real, but the
nepotism,
fact
man, absolutely.
Nepotism is huge.
So,
everybody get their people on at the job they work.
We're not negating that. You know what I'm saying?
It's a factor that you have to add in there, though.
That's fair. That don't negate nothing
that
that
degree
he's
makes
saying.
you more
Yeah, that don't.
valuable.
And how many times is nepotism actually gonna work? You have
But
to
then we
have
got so
a
many
high
kids.
degree of influence. You know, I could get my kids a job at UPS. That's not putting them over the top. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Why wouldn't it be,
I
though?
don't even think that's nepotism.
That is nepotism.
No, I think
that's
nepotism
fine.
really got to deal more
Higher,
with when you can put him in
in a
position.
higher position. I feel you. So I agree to that, but at the same time, that's my point. Like what is a powerful position is putting somebody is what LeBron did with Bronny. That's a truer definition of
Do
nepotism.
you really believe he wouldn't have got drafted if he? Do you
I don't
believe
think he
his
would
skill
have
set?
definitely wouldn't have got drafted at this point, at this stage, in this age. There's no way we can't justify it without LeBron. You can't if you try to.
You don't think that his measurement was the measurement of my fucking freshman?
I think it was before he had the heart attack. I think he was. I think he was going to the league before he had the heart
I
attack.
just seen Amari. He playing for the Nets now, and Amari Cooper.
Yeah. Bates.
Amari Bates on his team, like he was the star.
And we talking about he was a freshman on that
Yeah,
team.
yeah. So I mean, he was
This
a
nigga
standout.
ball, this nigga got a 40-inch vert. This nigga got a 6'6".
No. I don't.
That's
I'm
what I
not
mean
saying
by
he
measure,
couldn't
like the
make
whole
it.
shit.
I'm not saying he couldn't make it. Was he gonna be the 52nd pick?
That ain't shit. That's almost not even.
Of this year with that, nobody is going. Without his father, he wouldn't have made.
Nah,
it.
I don't
he
think
wouldn't
so
have made
either.
this draft, dog. We can't
Hold
argue
on,
that.
hold on.
But
Hold on, let
go.
me say this.
Let me hit that
All
bottom.
right,
Let me see the bottom.
on the bottom.
Slow bottom.
Oh, that nigga done tucked it. He like, nigga, anybody
Y'all was talking shit.
Peanut butter dreams. Niggas like, y'all don't get no more.
No, y'all was talking shit.
Y'all done.
That
That nigga cut us off. You see
Listen,
that?
No, I did it. I was trying to hide it because you be cussing everybody
That
out.
nigga was like, you
Think
done.
about what's on the table.
Can you name one other 50-50?
I could name a number of them.
I can't.
No, I'm just saying, like,
Hold on,
50
hold on.
cent
Name
picks
one.
don't matter.
Hold on.
Maybe
Okay,
I got
but-
your question wrong, but 57
no,
picks
that's
don't
where I'm
matter.
going with it. Hold on.
Anybody could be a
But
57
listen,
pick.
but listen,
Okay,
but
what's
listen.
up? What's up?
Do you think there's a lot of people jumping 40-inch?
No.
Okay. Do you believe that he plays very good defense?
Above average?
Above average.
That's pretty good.
All right, do you believe that they really draft off potential more so now than if you're ready to play?
It's situational. That's not across the board.
Everything has to be
No, it's-
potential.
You know that. It's not across the board.
I think they draft off potential.
Everything has to be.
And
You don't
I
never
think
know how nobody gonna end up. It has to be
I
potential.
mean, yeah, but you know.
No,
what I mean.
no, he's not asking that. He's talking
You know
about.
what I mean.
He's talking about the ability to grow a person.
That's
in
potential.
your system.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just not like.
Like these other niggas
He
be
just
bummed,
introduced
like
his
they-
jumping ability. Like it's more than that.
No, he
like
didn't. He was
no,
jumping.
no. I said you just introduced the
40
jumping
inch vert.
ability.
I said
and
his
then
measurements.
I
Go
know,
ahead, my
and
bad.
then you introduce like ability to grow. So it's a little misleading. They looking at his character. They looking at a plethora of things.
His pedigree and
you know
all
what I'm
that.
saying? Like
Yeah.
to be able to take him. But the whole thing is, with him missing, I'm not. This is no way diminishing Ronnie.
I don't think you.
He
hate-
was off a heart attack, dog.
Yeah,
So
like-
they would have need to, if he wasn't LeBron's son, they would have need to see the next season. That's
Okay.
all I'm telling you.
Okay, so listen though. Listen.
I agree
I
with
love
that.
Bronny.
I agree with
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
Let me say this. Let me say this. You said he was off a heart attack.
I didn't say
Listen,
it.
listen.
I didn't say it. It's a fact.
Listen, man, relax.
Right.
You said he was off a heart
Right.
attack. But we both know 3 months before that he played in the McDonald's All-Star game.
He balled.
But he was a replacement in the all. I'm just saying.
He balled though, right?
He balled. Doesn't that matter?
It do.
Amongst-
you saw him
yeah,
play.
he
I'm a
balled.
proponent. Hold on. If this coming across anyway, I'm a
It's
proponent
not.
of Bronny.
It's not coming
Yeah.
across that way. But this is how I present my position.
Okay.
Right.
We watched him play in the McDonald's All-Star
check.
game
Against the best of the
on TV, and
Yes.
he balled out.
No, he's a baller.
He had a heart attack.
Yeah.
He played restricted minutes. He never
Yes.
played no. We didn't
It's
see him play
understandable.
40. So when you say he averaged 5 points a game, 4 points a game, that's it.
I'm not 100. I think that's a plus.
I didn't mean you when I said
Yeah.
you, but when they say
Yeah.
he averaged just that, it's in half the fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
We're seeing him run. We actually saw him get stronger throughout the year.
Yeah.
Now, for somebody who believes that they draft on potential, knowing what his measurements were, we don't give a fuck where your head is. Where are your arms when you reach out? Oh, it's like you're 6'7". That's what matters more so than how tall. All the littlest niggas, they have ridiculous wingspan. Even Allen Iverson, all of them,
Yeah.
they got. So it's not really like who gives a
Like-
fuck
like
where your
monkey.
head is
Yeah,
at.
yeah.
It matters where your arms is at.
His basketball IQ is above,
crazy.
above.
So I think the way he plays, he was trying to get into the league since he was a freshman.
I think he
Yeah.
would have. I think he
We're
would have
talking
made
about
it
two
on his
different
own.
things. Yeah, just
I don't
not
think
this
he would have
year.
got fast
And
track
wouldn't have
like
got
he
to the-
did.
Yeah, it's clear
that's pretty much
nepotism,
clean.
dog.
That's
everything
that's
you
pretty
said-
much clear cut.
Everything you said, I agree with 1,000%.
Right.
And Bronny is gonna make. I feel like he's gonna make his way.
I guess
to,
my point is saying you think you're saying that like you think he would have got drafted by the time he was a senior, regardless.
No,
right?
no. It could have been this year, but I think he needed. If it was somebody else, that they would have wanted him to prove more. His father's over there. Time is clicking, and Brian, like, man, I'm not gonna be here past this year. Get my son here. Like,
If you don't, if you can skip the line, man, you're gonna skip the line.
But I don't
Do you
think that
he-
negates.
Do you
I
think Carmelo's son's gonna play all 4 years in high school?
No.
Hell no, he's just fucking
He
number
dope.
one kid in the nation right
Yeah,
now.
he dope.
So I'm saying.
But he's clearly.
But listen.
What's up?
So was Bronny though.
No,
Bronny had the
no,
same.
Bronny's
No.
not as cold. I think this
No.
kid is gonna be like a
Yeah.
top 10 kid.
Hold on. Before the heart attack,
No.
Bronny wasn't that dope.
No,
No.
he was
No,
good,
no,
but he
no,
wasn't
no,
I mean,
no.
through the
Bronny-
AAU.
No.
First of all, hold on. Let me. This is what
Bronny is Bron.
This is one that I wanted to
And
say.
Melo's
Hold
son
on.
is Melo. This
This
what
is
I'm
what
telling you.
This is what I wanted to say.
What?
What story is going to generate more
Absolutely.
money?
Absolutely.
Then what?
The
Nothing,
Bronny
nothing,
story
nothing,
or the fucking
nothing,
Carmelo Anthony
nothing.
son story?
Nothing's gonna
Nothing.
But
Nigga, when he plays with
I
his
need you to
father
understand
on
this.
Christmas Day,
Yeah, I gotta
it's gonna break
But
everything.
I need you to understand this though. That's absolutely, you ain't told one lie.
Okay.
That's facts.
But the thing I need you to understand that Bronny is his father with a less scoring prowess, and Carmelo's son is his father
Facts.
with a
With a more
maybe
guard
higher.
mentality.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Scoring prowess.
He can still,
he's
he
way
And
can
Carmelo
still,
is top 10 NBA scorer of all
All
time.
time.
but he can still go to the league and
Yeah,
not
he-
not have the impact that
Exactly.
Bronny
No,
is
that's
going
facts.
to have
That's facts.
on
Yeah.
basketball
No, that's-
first day, whether he scores 2 points,
The storyline.
no
But
points.
hold on, there's two.
All he
Yeah.
have to do is pass his
But you
daddy a
talking-
lob.
but there's
That
two-
is a fucking Disney
But
movie.
there's two things you're talking
That's
about.
a $1 billion fucking
You
Disney
talk about
movie.
real basketball. And
I
you
don't
talk
care about real
fans.
basketball.
Exactly.
I don't
That
care
ain't
about.
fair.
We're
That
talking.
ain't fair, though.
It is fair to me.
So all them
We
dudes
t-
gonna
we-
go in the window. All them dudes
No.
that just make impact that don't make an impact on real basketball. They just going in the
Bro, he is about to make the biggest splash in fucking basketball history. Nobody has played with their dad.
No, they haven't. And he did. Already.
That's a fucking movie.
But I think you.
I'm saying
you gotta
all he had
consider-
to have is one good game with his dad. He need to hit 3 threes and pass his dad one lob.
He's not a 3-point shooter.
I just say he need to hit
At this
3.
point.
He can hit a 3. He can hit a 3.
Man.
He can hit the 3.
Okay, okay.
missing shots.
It's fine. It's fine. We're not even arguing as much as.
I just think he's.
We're not even arguing. We just making our
You
points.
gotta respect the game, though, Spook.
Why?
Number one, because the
Nobody
story,
bigger than the program,
story,
nigga.
Exactly. The story ain't.
Obviously, it is.
No, it's not. For
How?
you, because you talking about a headline instead of a career. You think? Listen,
Bro.
listen. Let me tell you this, though, Spook. Let me be honest with you.
Okay.
You play sports, TDK play, basketball player right now. These guys not dedicating this time and this type of detail to their lives. Like they want something from it. They don't want a headline like Bronny. The work that he done put in, he want to be great on his own.
That's the main thing he's
recognizance,
trying to
dog. Like
shape.
don't play him.
Okay,
Don't
okay.
act like he just want to
Okay.
get on there with his dad.
Hold on.
It's just a footnote.
Hold on, hold
He
on,
didn't-
hold on.
No. You can't.
Hold on, hold on. He's already a
No.
millionaire.
That ain't it.
That's
that
not
ain't
what he
it.
cared about. That's his whole
He's gonna
point.
be a millionaire before whether or not.
He's the heir to $1 billion fucking
Exactly. The daughter gonna be a millionaire whether she decides to step foot out the house or not. He
Right.
done dedicated his life.
No.
Ronnie, you got here. No, part of what I agree with TDK, he is a good player and he got the potential to go. And he did not do that to be a footnote in his father's
I'm not-
career.
I'm
Shit that you explained.
I'm not
telling you,
arguing
telling
that.
you, no,
I'm
telling
just
you.
saying, as a team, as a team, you want the fucking TV ratings. True or
The
not?
Lakers got a different agenda than LeBron got, than Bronny got. So
They all are on the same page, bro.
No.
They know what this shit is about to generate. And they're leveraging that shit.
They know, but they can't think about that shit. Was you thinking about our fucking concessions when you was trying to sack a fucking quarterback, nigga?
No.
This is a whole
You think
different.
about no jersey
It ain't
sales.
different.
It's
It
no
is.
different.
It
No,
really
it's,
is, bro.
it's not.
We talking about high school.
It's the same.
We talking
at
about
every
high
level.
school hot
But it's
dogs.
the
You only
same
think
at
of
every
one thing at
level.
one time.
The-
It's the same at every level,
It's-
dog.
it's
It
not the
really
same.
is. They'll tell you that.
It's not
That's
the
not
same.
my word. That's not my word. That's their word.
It's not the same.
They're trying not to think about that shit.
Only thing I'm saying is this. First of all, Bronny jersey outsold everybody shit already. That's what it all boils down
For
to.
the Lakers, because you're a Laker.
I'm a Laker fan. That's what it fucking boils down to.
It makes sense, but that's why it makes sense why you missing the point.
And
What's the
only reason-
point?
Listen, the point is the only reason the jersey's gonna fucking matter is if he balls out, real basketball ball
It
out.
already sold the most.
If
He hasn't balled out. It already sold the most.
If he
averages
failed,
2 points,
if he
that jersey
failed,
ain't
he
gonna
gonna
be
be
worth
the
shit.
object of ridicule. That's what you're not.
Yeah.
That's what you're not considering. It's his life. It's not you. You looking from a Laker aspect.
Right.
So yeah, we got this cash grab. that's not how. That's what
That's
I'm telling you. That's not
that's
how Bronny looking at
Hollywood. I'm not saying we don't know what Bronny's saying.
We do know.
We don't know. We don't
Because he
know.
wouldn't have got there if he was
We
thinking like
don't.
that.
No. I'm not saying he.
Exactly.
I'm not saying he didn't work for it, bro. I'm not saying he don't deserve it.
So when you
I'm not
work
saying
for
he
it, you
wouldn't
don't want-
get there on his own without him. Only thing I'm saying is when you say no team would have took him as the 55th
Nobody
pick.
said that. Nobody said that.
I did say that. You said it as.
I didn't say that.
God damn it.
So
What the fuck you said it?
52nd team, and if I said the key was if his dad not LeBron.
This first of all, we can't take. He's always going to be his dad. We can say.
Exactly.
We can say.
So TDK full of shit. We can't
He
even
cussed you out.
introduce that because we can't introduce that to
You introduced him.
No, he's always
He
gonna
cussed
be
you
the
out.
son of LeBron.
Always.
So we
And
don't-
so he got them genetics. So I believe he would have went to the
I think he's going to be
league.
good. Do we not think he's going to be good?
I think we all agree
I
that
think
he's
he's
going to be
already.
good.
I think he's already.
I think he
decent.
plays 10 years
You
in
know
the
what I'm
league.
saying? I think
And
he's
that's a
already
successful
decent.
career?
That's a success. 10 years.
If you
averaging
make it
like
to
10
if you
points.
make it to a third contract, I mean you done did more than 10% of the
Probably
90% of
Yeah,
the
90%.
So do
league.
we, seeing that he stays healthy, no more heart problems, none of that
I
shit.
think Bronny. I think the sky's the limit. He's growing and he's still a baby. He's
Right.
only his nigga's only 20.
He just turned 20 like
You know
yesterday.
what I'm
I think he's gonna get better.
Yeah, so no, we have no reason.
I think
to
we're
he's
saying the
not.
fucking same
All
thing.
freshmen, all rookies get better.
I think we all pretty much saying the same
saying
thing.
the same thing.
What the one thing
I think so.
The one thing I feel about Bronny and his potential, the scrutiny, to me, the talent and the physical ability is secondary to the mindset. All the athletes that I know that's high level, they mindset and their heart is different. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas jumping out the gym, running. All the fastest niggas in the world, all the highest jumping, them ain't never the coldest ones. It's the niggas that had the ability to put everything all together.
Right.
Football, baseball, basketball. You gotta
The
have
package.
Yeah, you gotta have
Yeah.
a mental fortitude. And nobody's been through more scrutiny at this stage and age because of who their father is than Bronny. So that further
That makes you tough,
alone,
right?
No, that alone lets me feel like
fuck
wherever
Yeah.
he's going. Like if he was a quitter, he would have been quit.
Yeah.
He done
He
been
don't
shit
gotta
on
do
me.
this shit.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't fall for that shit. He
That's
didn't
what I
fall
was
for it,
saying,
and
actually.
he
Well, you try to take my credit, but
no, he didn't. That's what I'm saying. He didn't fall to
And
be.
he got to deal with the motherfucker saying, "Oh, Bryce gonna be better than him." No, he's not.
Bryce is gonna be better.
Bryce is
Now,
dope,
Bryce
though.
is dope, but Bryce is not as aggressive as him. This nigga plays like LeBron, but
Bryce
so people
is-
can't tell how
Bryce
aggressive he
talented,
is.
man.
Bryce is
More
talented,
talented.
but he not. Him as a freshman
I
was
think
further along than Bryce.
the
is.
reason I say Bryce is gonna be doper.
I seen Bryce playing with Bassie Circuit. I seen Bryce 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, they're different types of players. He's more of a scorer, so it looks better than what. But you got to know basketball to
He
know what
more
LeBron
athletic,
Jr.
he-
is doing, right?
I mean, I respect what both of them are doing.
I didn't say I ain't
The
respect it.
potential, we talking about potential.
Right.
And Bryce he's a couple years younger, and his athletic, his size, his ability just lead me to believe. So we speculate. We know. I just gave Bronny his props on being mentally strong.
Right.
Man, I've been in. We was at. Jen was disgusted because we at the tournament in Arizona. It's a crowd of grown-ups buying tickets to form a crowd to boo LeBron's son.
That's
You know what I'm saying? And they 15, 16 at that time.
That's
You know what I'm saying? So I got the same respect for him that I'm for him the same thing I'm for Bronny. They mentally he got security. He can't walk around
Right.
and just be a kid.
Right.
He already understands
I
what
think Bronny took more of the heat though, off of Bryce.
his name is Bron. Yeah, hell
Yeah, I think he took. I think
I mean,
he
he's
kind of.
older. It's fair to say that.
I think he kind of.
But how much heat is too? Like, how much is it enough to make it smoother for you or easier for you? I don't think so.
I think-
because when it's people, because if you was in the environment, then you would say, how much does that matter? When it's adults that's paying their hard-earned money to go troll a kid live in public, man. This is Section 7. This is amateur.
At the same time, when you don't crumble, how strong does that make you?
And he didn't. That's what I'm saying.
How
Like,
strong
Bryce,
does that make you?
I think
How much?
I think it make you stronger than 99% of the motherfuckers.
That's what I was just about to say. How much stronger does that make you than everybody else
I
mentally?
agree. So that's why I'm fucking.
I mean, they been had every bitch trying to fuck them.
Absolutely.
They been had everybody trying to offer them every drug. I mean, like they good kids.
There's
Like
things afforded to you. It's
they both good kids.
It's twofold. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying Big Bron.
But Bron is
Yeah,
the best
he
kid.
led by
the best
example.
kid. You know what I'm saying?
And he taught them what to do. Like, man, we gonna stay out of this
Cheat
bullshit.
code.
We gonna get our fucking bread.
Oh, man.
And we gonna walk the fuck up
You
out
know
of here.
what?
If you want 4 wives after this shit,
I was looking
have
at a
4
picture.
wives.
It must have just been Bronny's birthday, and I seen Gloria post because I follow her. I love Gloria. I love
Who is Gloria?
his mom, their grandmother.
Oh,
Bron mom. And I just said, man, like whatever she did, man, hats off. Salute to you. You a queen, man. You a remarkable, impeccable. For her to raise Bron, whatever she instilled in him is unprecedented. And then he has seemed to prioritize family.
Right.
And has seemed to pass it on to his children. Whatever they want to say, like that's why I don't understand. I never understood the hate. Like this shit is just sports and athletics at one point.
Right.
Y'all got this much vitriol for
It was a kid for so long.
So
now.
did
you know what I'm saying?
Did LeBron poison Delonte?
Poison.
We ain't, I can't. I mean, you know, there's nothing there.
Did he or did he not?
There's nothing there.
No,
You know,
I'm just fucking.
Yeah,
I'm just fucking.
that's what I'm saying. We got.
I'm just playing.
Diddy, I'm willing to speculate. Brian, I can't speculate with Brian because there's nothing else there. You know what I'm saying? Like there's nothing else to draw from.
Delonte supposedly smashed Glory. I'm just saying.
No, I think.
I'm just saying.
That seemed to be an actual story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same
Had to
time,
come from
man,
somewhere.
if my
Where
mom.
there's smoke, there's fire.
No, absolutely. But if my mom raised me to be to this degree where I'm in this atmosphere, and if that's what she chooses to do, man, you know.
Poison a nigga. I know.
I believe it more now that Delonte y'all fucked up like the karma, like the gang guys came and got that nigga.
That's
Nigga
cold.
get paid for
Like
it.
that's really cold.
I mean, it seemed like a dirty Mac move, and then look how you live
Weirdo
it, man.
shit.
Ain't that what always
Like
happens?
if she was,
It is what always
Throw it
happens.
a buck. If she was bad, then I'd be like, you know what I'm
I mean,
saying? She's
she's
bad.
man. She
Man,
could be
she's
attractive. She could be attractive, and she could walk.
Yeah.
Man, women.
The fly women with the money, like nigga,
No,
you
dog,
can look
man,
good.
First of all, her spirit got to be something. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
I mean, a woman can get you, dog. Man, we done all fell victim. That shit. Is
So you was
just
a victim? What happened?
Man, you done been a victim too, dog.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you done been a victim, man.
Talk about it.
I'm
What
saying,
happened?
Yeah. What?
Delonte must have already wasn't fucking with Bron, because to let you know,
No, that's
nigga
not
that had a
true.
bunch
That's
of
not true.
homies, like you know,
That's
at
not
that
true.
age when the nigga was like, listen,
Yep.
when a nigga was at the age between like 18 to about 24, nigga had a couple of the homies' moms that was just like too friendly, and you already know what it is,
Right.
and she playing that shit, and it kind of make it weird between you and the homie. Cause they moms is like that, you know what I'm
Still
saying?
like that.
All right, so now with it's way where like, they don't give a fuck
Exactly.
now. But like I'm saying, back then, nigga, if it's the homie, you ain't even gonna go in the house because you don't even want to deal with that shit type of shit. You know how to stay away from it. And now I can't hear myself. Whatever you hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, I don't hear me. And they got to pushing shit 4 hours into the show.
Nah, your shit was going down a little bit.
I can't hear either.
Oh, you niggas.
It was shit. There I go.
Okay.
That's just your headphones. I wasn't even touching your headphones.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Delonte already had some bullshit.
Ain't some of that got to do with who you are though? Like period.
What you mean?
Like, don't some of that got to do with who you are, regardless of temptation is an incredible thing.
That's a
right?
drug.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
It's a drug.
But I'm saying like no, any man can get put in a situation like where it's overwhelming. Of course, when it's underwhelming, it's easy, right? When it's underwhelming, then it's an easy pass, right?
Right.
Yeah, man, but that's weird. You run into a nigga, oh, this Chris Brown, oh, this nigga mom. You want to fuck with her just because it's Chris Brown mom, nigga? You weird, nigga.
No. You assuming that he want to fuck with just because it's Brown mom. LeBron mom did raise, like, how does LeBron mom feel about herself? Let's consider that for a moment.
Okay.
She done raised the coldest nigga in,
right.
Well, in all estimations, single mother, and she done got her son here. He compared to, however you feel about the GOAT discussion, my son compared with Michael Jordan. She's
a successful mother.
No, I'm saying. So
she's successful.
As far as being a parent, you done aced that test.
Yeah. She's a success.
I'm just saying, getting your kids, like when we try to get our kids to where they trying to go, and they off my back, off my shoulder. Okay, so she done did that. Check. Now she's still.
That goes back to the Kamala Harris sexy red question.
No, it don't. But, I don't see the correlation. Because we don't know Kamala Harris don't even have.
Man, you don't know Gloria either, nigga.
Jump off the cliff. Dog.
You don't know Gloria either, nigga.
We do know if you
we just speculation.
Now, see, since he said that.
We just speculate.
Since he said that, now I gotta say this, Slow.
Yeah, say it.
Nigga cussed you out.
We do know that Gloria had her, let's call them transgressions.
Delonte.
Right? Okay. No, I'm not even talking about Delonte.
Who you talking about?
I'm talking about when LeBron don't even live with her. He live with his friend's dad, who's the coach, and all that.
Oh shit.
She was on
the real substance. She was on drugs?
Yeah, nigga. I thought we all knew that. We was just being respectful.
No, I didn't know that. I didn't know.
Being transparent.
You feel me? So all you know.
That's why she hit Delonte.
Praise and shit, but come on, man, that's part of the story too.
That's the part of the story they don't highlight.
She probably been doing crack at the table. My bad. She probably doing crack with that nigga.
But don't tell my story without the low lights, right? That's what we want. This Instagram, this Facebook generation. That's what we just want to post. We just want to tell the good parts, right? I'm not from that generation. That's nobody posts the low lights. Thank you. So, but if my low lights into this highlights, then post that shit. Let motherfuckers know that.
That's us saying that shit.
No, I'm saying that.
I'm saying don't post my low lights.
That's easy for y'all to say. These niggas ain't really got no fucking shit like that on no smut on their name.
Nah, nigga, you don't see me post the gangbang pictures, nigga. I got 1,000 pictures.
Man,
I'm not posting that shit.
I done failed to.
I got 1,000 pictures with guns. I ain't posting that shit.
That's the same as Gloria smoking.
One failure. That's the same thing about that Keke Palmer shit. In the eyes of some, a failure to me is no different than any failure, and a win is no different than any win. It's building, like it's trajectory to me.
Right.
It's just the way I see things. It's just the way I see life. So my failures, actually, the growth that I have as a human being is my failures have propelled me higher than my wins, my victories, and my
always.
Have not done shit, but they fed my ego. They've actually pushed me down because it furthers contentment. It brings a lot of ideas that do nothing to help me grow. My failures have me steaming. I'm thinking. I'm really looking inward, and I'm trying to understand, like, how did this happen? Why did this happen? And how do I never make this shit happen again? That's the growth. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
So I don't mind like the worst. If you look at my life, I would prefer that people add the worst with it, because if you tell my story, is unfair to tell my story, especially in a accommodating way, without the failures made me. You know what I'm saying? Anything that you see me as, if you see me in any type of success.
But you don't add the GD days to your story.
Man, the GD days is not. That's my family.
I'm just saying, like, man, we omit some shit
No,
Yeah,
from the story.
niggas is still biased because your embarrassing moments ain't quite as embarrassing as
Is
the
that
next.
yeah? Oh, and they're not
So
magnified
I feel
at
the
the
same
level
way
either.
as you. Like, yeah, nigga, if there was a camera, nigga, yeah, that's what I did. The worst thing you gonna catch me doing is digging in my nose around the corner
Right.
type shit. Nigga, this was me. Like,
Nigga,
you know what I'm saying?
I
So
tried
of course I'm
Sherm,
gonna be biased to
nigga.
that
We're
shit.
not putting that shit on my fucking resume though.
Nah.
We're not bringing that shit up.
Yeah, well, but ain't that the case though? Because if we want to tell the worst, that's my problem with people, right? When we want to tear each other down, that's what we will tell the worst about them, and we won't
Right.
tell you the best. And when we want to big up people, then we will tell you the best, and we won't tell you the worst. Man, just include. I just want a real life. That's all I've ever aimed to live is a real life, and that's why we partners to this day.
Facto.
That's why we here, right? Like, cause we all share that same mindset.
Right.
It's nothing. It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about failing. I don't care about apologizing. I don't care about being wrong. I just want to progress and be a better man each and every day. Like, that's really been the aim, is like to get better and grow.
Do y'all feel like y'all taught your sons that?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Did y'all teach your daughters that?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Shit,
Yeah,
more
me
so.
too.
Yeah.
Maybe even more so with my daughter, because I don't understand my fear of not understanding being a woman. You know, just and understanding being a man and what she's gonna deal with. I might have paid even more attention to that. But yeah, no, that's why that's the most important thing I can offer when I'm speaking on anything is power to the people, the next generation coming up, the younger people from us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I believe we all try to do that, but we know that we're living in it's a fucking world that wasn't the world we grew up in. Watching it gradually change, and then looking up 20 years after the gradual change, you see the culmination of that change.
Yeah.
You know, like, I know when I'm talking to my son, I'm telling him about some shit that I didn't go through, basically. Like, he's not from when I was 12, we lived here. When he's 12, he lives there. Like, that shit is just not his world.
Feel like it's a disconnect.
No. I am talking.
So what's
Nah,
what
keep leaning.
what do you introduce?
No. This is what I was saying. We were talking about the girls, really.
Okay.
I feel like when I speak to him, I know what I'm saying is right for him.
Okay.
With
Does
the
he
girl,
know?
yes, I feel like he's soaking it up, and he believes if I say run full speed into the wall, he's gonna do it.
So what's the girl? With the girl?
Now with the girl, I feel like I think I know what's right, and it's a little reservation behind it. I think because I know I don't know because it's not like an experience thing.
How you don't know what's right?
Well, no, listen. I'm talking about for a woman and whatever the situation is. Like, whenever I'm talking to him, it's like I'm telling him what's right for a young boy or a young man to do.
I understand.
So with the girl,
And the man
this
is
is
so successful though.
yeah. So I'm going to give the advice, and it's going to be from the perspective I think is right. But I'm saying in the back of my mind, I don't have that same confidence as when I'm talking to my son. Is I know what the fuck I'm saying is
in
right.
hindsight though, when you see what's doing on shoot.
I feel like I've been right for the most part. In certain parts, I'll never know if I was right or wrong.
That's fair.
You know what I mean? And I was honest
Until
with
you
her.
know.
Yeah, until I know.
Until you know.
I would never know till I know. You know what I mean? But it's just raising the two different genders. Raise them.
difference.
It's a big fucking difference. The dude is so much easier than the girl.
So I know Kyrie, he's still on his way and on his journey, and so
Right.
you kind of at a point with Amira where you see her
Succeeding.
success
Yeah.
taking place.
Yeah.
Does that have to do with sex, or does that have to do with
What you mean?
her being a female, him being a male, or is it just principle? You know what I'm saying? Since we're speaking on it.
I think it really has to do with discipline more than anything.
Okay.
Like the route the person decides to take and how much discipline they have on the day-to-day regimen. You know what I mean? That's what I think was up with her. She was always very disciplined in the shit she had to do. She has to do done, and then go and do whatever the fuck she wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? And I think he's picking that up. That's what I've seen in him.
Good.
You know what I mean? And I think it's so dope that he got to watch her go through college. So it's like going to 12th grade is just nothing. That's just like you're almost done.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Not really though.
That's just.
Now, that's what I said. Everybody was like, nigga, once you do, all you gotta do is graduate from high school. The expectation. No, you're not almost done if you finna be a doctor. No, you're not almost done if you finna keep going.
But you know what? You are almost done in this sense. It's still only 4 to 8 more years.
Right.
Right? This is my 29th year. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Yeah.
we talking about almost. I mean, it's
especially for somebody who.
Shit, you're not almost done.
I'm done.
No, I mean, nigga, you still gotta live. Like, nigga, you still gotta.
But we talking about school, nigga.
I'm saying, no, he talking about retirement. You still finna have a whole nother 30 years to live. So basically, whatever you do, you just about to start over again as something.
That's that lifestyle.
Like, nigga, you're not finna go lay down for the next 30 years.
I'm about to be a pilot.
You finna go fly?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying, nigga? You definitely ain't done.
No, I'm just getting started.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, nigga, you got a whole lot of learning to do.
I'm done with something, though.
Right.
No, you just accomplished something.
Okay, I mean.
You accomplished something. You have succeeded. I would say.
Yeah.
I would say you have succeeded at this task.
Yeah.
And now it's time to move on.
I mean,
the next adventure.
They gotta pay me till I expire, man. So I mean, that feels done. But how we frame it?
Yeah. That's tight.
That's dope.
But I mean, like you said, nigga, you finna go be a pilot, nigga. That's a whole nother
I'm starting
30 years, nigga.
No,
you got a whole nother.
It's about 10. It's about 10.
No, I'm just saying, like.
'Cause I can't go past 65.
You can't fly past 65?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Really?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I never heard of that. I didn't know.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I can't be vested. Yeah.
So where you want to fly at? You want to fly from island to island on one of both that land on the on the sea?
Once I get the private license, then we flying anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Hey man, TDK got to go with you first, man. Like,
Well, shit.
you be sipping a little bit.
Hey man, shit.
No,
What if you fly like you drive? You keep stopping it. You go,
oh man, that nigga start talking to you. Hey man, if we on the plane and you start fucking, I'm jumping out the bitch.
Let me remind the audience that I am a 29-year driver.
Yeah. Professional driver.
That's about to retire from this profession while
Right.
I'm just talking that shit.
That don't mean this nigga don't be looking at you in your fucking face in the back seat when he driving. Well, he used to. Let's say he used to in high school. I think he drive a whole lot better now.
yeah, you probably do.
This nigga used to put
was 30 years
this nigga used to put that on Larry and be looking at you in your face.
Listen. We go reaching for CDs all in the back.
Like, hey man, you heard the new Wu-Tang?
This is a classic example of niggas trying to hold you to your word.
Hey man,
Where y'all at out there?
we never said niggas ain't shit.
Don't never find niggas trying to hold you to their word self.
Hey man,
Hold you to your word self.
facts.
They going back 30
The 30 years, man. If not us, who?
Slow got hella saying. It's slow country? Is that what it is?
This nigga is
Is the Midwest country?
no, he Northwest.
Midwest is Northwest.
No, he Northwest Vegas, nigga.
Right.
You talk about this nigga built Summerlin.
Definitely Northwest.
That nigga say definitely. All right, man. Hold on. Let's hold on. What's
Man,
up?
we could wrap this shit up.
No, we got another topic.
Got another topic?
I was gonna go into your boy. Y'all fucked me up right there. I was just finna say.
Who? Thug?
Oh, Russ going to the motherfucking Nuggets. Y'all think he done, or what y'all think? What's up with Russ, man? I think Russ still got about 4 or 5 years in him.
Russ definitely don't got 4 or 5 years in him. These is garbage minutes, nigga. He just padding the stats, man. This the Hall of Fame run. He patting the stats, man.
I think he still got a lot of ball in him. Slow, you think he done? You sound quiet.
I think Russ never really understood basketball in an entire way. So I gotta agree with Swoop on this, man. It's a farewell tour.
That's it. I was gonna say it.
In his belt, but
Yeah.
if he ever understood basketball from the beginning, you got the greatest scorer in my mind in the history of basketball with you. You had James Harden. Like it gets no better than the setup he had at OKC, with all of them being young and in their prime. If he would
Who left first, him or KD?
KD didn't want to fuck with him.
You, nigga, what you
Yeah.
mean? Like, what are we talking
He didn't want to fuck with him no more.
But because you don't understand, because your acumen.
He was patting them stats instead of passing that ball.
He cared too much about the wrong thing. He wanted.
Lucrative Media.